Studio City, a military veteran shot and killed a naked man who attacked him after an attempted burglary at his neighbor's house. NBC4 Investigates was the first to bring you the details of this confrontation. And NBC4's Jonathan Gonzalez has been talking to police and neighbors out there. He joins us live with their reaction and new video of the alleged intruder. Jonathan.
Yeah, Annabelle, a truly wild scene here and mourning that played out in Studio City, really shaking up this neighborhood. That Vietnam veteran is now in the hospital after having his legs broken by that alleged intruder. And yes, we just received new video of that intruder moments before the shooting.
That was startling.
A Studio City neighborhood woke up to the sounds of screams Friday morning.
I heard commotion, like a lady yelling. Then I look over and it was a naked guy.
This woman doesn't want to be identified, but she says she was walking along Tujunga Boulevard just south of Moore Park around 7 a.m. when she witnessed what police later called a burglary involving a man who had entered a duplex without any clothes. He was caught on the surveillance video just across the street moments before police say he entered that duplex.
At first I thought it was just like maybe a house fire. Like, why is he out here naked?
Police say they got a call from a woman living in the front house. She told them she screamed at the naked man to get out, but he refused, so she ran away. That is when police say her neighbor, a 79-year-old Vietnam veteran, came out from the back house and confronted the alleged intruder.
The suspect approaches the male 79-year-old and body slams him on the ground.
Police say the veteran suffered 2 broken legs, but somehow managed to grab his gun.
The neighbor at this time, in self-defense, shoots the suspect 3 times.
The man, believed to be in his 30s, died on the property. The 79-year-old veteran was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Police believe the suspect drove his car to the location, leaving it right across the street, stripping off his clothes before entering the property right through the front door. LAPD Captain Warner Castillo says the woman's front door was unlocked, and he urges caution to everyone in Los Angeles.
The days of leaving your front doors open are no longer, they're gone. You gotta lock your doors. That would help everybody.
Meanwhile, one woman says her roommate heard the gunshots, and she's just stunned about what happened.
It's very rattling. I actually just moved here a couple of months ago. It's very unnerving.
And just before this incident and shooting here, the LAPD says they received a call from Walter Reed Middle School just a few blocks down the street about a man exposing himself. They're now investigating whether the 2 cases are connected. Both men in this incident have not been identified.
Well, that's real serious, man. First of all, we do not live in an age where you can actually leave your door unlocked anywhere. I don't care if the police live right next door, man. You got to be careful. But it seems like as if oh boy was on drugs. There's this thing called buck naked. There's sherm, embalming fluid. You already know they put it in the body, embalm them. That's what gives the body stiff and stuff like that, or preserves it. People are smoking that. It's nothing new. Call it buck naked wet. Once you get that wet, you know what I'm saying? You jump in the pool, you take everything off. Only thing I think you can calm me down is milk. And he was pretty high. Um, it's crazy because you live in California where the laws is a lot more stricter. And you have this guy walking down the street buck naked. And it goes to show you that the police cannot be there for you every time, anywhere, any time of the day. And it's shown. And if the police was everywhere, we had somebody there to help in a situation like that, we wouldn't have deaths, we wouldn't have unsolved murders and things of that nature. So what that does is it leaves the responsibility on you, on us, on we to protect ourselves. We stay prayed up, and at the same time, we have to do our due diligence. We just can't, you know, act like we don't put in the work to protect ourselves and things like that. Yes, we pray every night and things like that, that things will be okay, not happen, but we still have to take the correct steps throughout the day to make sure that we are watching our backs while we are on this place called Earth. So with that being said, if you have the opportunity and you're in the place and you have a clean record, there's no reason why you should not be getting a self-defense class, license to carry, or something to defend yourself in times and situations like this. So the laws are designed to um, help people or take the rights out of your hands by telling you what to do with your firearms once you do own a firearm. And it's going to be the law-abiding citizens that fall victim to this. Criminals don't care, as you can see. If it's time to get high, drunk, whatever the case may be, and do crimes, they're going to do it at their time, on their leisure, whenever they feel like it. You as a law-abiding citizen, the only thing you can do is to protect yourself. You have the Second Amendment right to bear arms and protect yourself. So why not take advantage of it? Situation like this, there was a young lady, she's in her house, the door was unlocked. Just imagine if it was a child and this dude wanted to get off and do something crazy. As you just heard in the interview that they said that it was possibility somebody doing some freaky Jason stuff down the street at a kid, and they trying to link the cases to get together, regardless of the fact. If they were separate cases and you had one dude down the street buck naked trying to break into homes, and you have another guy down the street trying to show himself and expose himself to children, it's still that you can see it is a very active world, and it's been active since the beginning of the time, and it's going to be active until the end of time. So with that being said, it is your due diligence to protect yourself, get protections, get your education, learn how to find someone in your area to give you your instructions and your proper training that you need. I just recently had a range party, man. It was a success, my third annual range party. So when I do birthday parties, man, I don't do the party in the clubs and all that stuff like that. What I do is, for the last couple of years, I said I'm gonna change the game. So you heard it here first on the PM Lifestyle Podcast that start throwing range parties, man, and it's a whole totally different experience. Once you throw the range party, you have all your shooters there, you have fun, you go to a range to where it's safe, clean, and have a gun rentals for everybody that might not know how to have a gun or handle a gun or own a gun. They'll still be able to rent and still have fun. And after that, man, go get some food, relax, take pictures, take photos, post it up at the PM Lifestyle Podcast if you need to. Go to Rascal Defense. That's our LTC training thing. If you need training, I'm right here in Texas, man. Hit me up. Inbox me, drop it down there. And also comment, like, subscribe, follow the channel. We'll give you updates on firearms, how to travel, how to stay safe, um, gun selections, firearm selections, and all that stuff like that. So tap in with me, man. We guarantee to get your education going right here. We can set an appointment, get everything going. It is your Second Amendment right to be able to carry and right to own and bear arms. So take advantage of it, man. And to prevent situations like this. As you can see, he broke the veteran legs. And he said some kind of way he had to get a firearm to get the guy off of him. So if there was not a firearm near, I couldn't tell you what would have happened to the young man. At all times, all areas, I try to stay protected as if I'm sitting right here. I am fully protected. And not only that, I have things to countermeasures to even help me in that situation. And it goes from your digital cameras and things like that to have an eye on your property. You know what I'm saying? Before the people can actually get to you. You know what I mean? The signals and alarms and things like that. So protect your family, protect your friends, protect your assets, protect your life, protect whatever you have. But at the same time, make sure that you're not ignorant and being a victim to these criminals, and you have a right to protect yourself. California has some of the strictest laws, and that veteran had his protections. Can you imagine if he didn't have protection? What could have happened to him? Who did he prevent from dying that day? You know what I mean? So tap in, man, right here at the PM Lifestyle Podcast. Come and like, subscribe, follow us, and we will continue to give you the information that you have, you know what I mean, or you need. Stay tuned, man. Stay blessed, stay prayed up, and remember, show love. And don't look for it back in return. It's guaranteed gonna come.